Okay, you're not in charge of the deal making anymore.
I didn't
It's
make
the
any
buy
deals.
one, pay
I
for 2 discounts.
just discussed their. Look, I thought maybe we might have a beach episode, right? And it didn't happen.
We have a lake right next to us.
We're used to that lake, though.
Yeah.
You're right.
It's better
not
if-
the same ever since we polluted it.
I mean, it's better if somebody else pays for us to go to that lake.
Very true.
Now we can't even leave the dungeon without worrying that a half giant, half ogre is going to be outside waiting for us.
Yeah.
What? No.
I do gotta wonder how much loot we actually got out of this. This was like, I don't know what tier Samuel's is. It doesn't seem listed. Was it 1 or 2?
It's 1.
By the way, that
Okay,
was
so it's
that
1.
was a perfect "The Happening" impression I heard right there.
Okay. So
What?
that's 1 gold.
Oh,
So that's 1 loot, I think, just for being there. And then 2 more because we stole the Luminarch stuff. And then I guess any spare change, but you left the change behind.
Oh, I've got the loot calculator. I have to do the
Okay.
blowback first.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to figure it out in my own head before we get there, just to like fill air.
I
Start a
think we're
discussion.
I think we're around either 5 or 6.
Ooh, that'd be pretty nice.
was that
All
per?
right.
or
Because you
total?
also did load up the cart.
Total, I think.
Yeah. Because
yeah,
you
we're-
also did load up our purchases.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I guess we did technically get the value of that wallet just by shopping spree.
Yeah.
Well, to cover what happened, you guys got... If we want to get into loot,
Mhm.
because you guys won't have this stuff quite yet, you have your normal standard, because you face something of equal tier, everyone's going to get 1 die.
Yep.
For the box stolen by Peony, you're getting 2 dice, because it's rare loot.
Mm-hmm.
And you get the gears and pulleys, which was your objective. So that doesn't add to the loose thing, but it did remove the special needs from the testing room.
That's good.
Dope.
And then I put another loot dice in for the extra stuff bought beyond that with the giant's money.
Okay,
Was,
so
was there anything else grabbed?
Mm,
No.
How many vacation points did I actually get?
I don't think so.
that's what the base 1 gold is for.
Do you actually have to pay 1 gold to get the card to then get the vacation points?
Should have gotten it on purchase. The fuck?
Okay,
The card is free.
Unless you're a member of the family.
so we each started 1, and we have 3 dice to distribute. Then.
Yep.
Okay, how do we want to distribute those today?
Well, clearly
Okay, wait,
Peony
I'm
gets
sorry.
one.
But before you distribute this, you have
Oh.
adventurers.
Good point. Let's do the adventure.
Hers.
Oh,
I wonder why.
We have new traps.
Well, and in theory, a monster.
Oh, yeah, and a new monster. Oh, this is gonna be great.
I think we're
Right, so,
still on the wrong map, though.
yep.
Yeah, I think he's just still prepping. Hey, here we go.
Alright, so you got this crew of adventurers with 2 hirelings with them this time.
Ooh.
We need to add our minions, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, going from one side to the other, first someone can declare one of the minions in the guard room, one of the minion groups.
Okay. Which minion has the largest smash? I have 1.
I'll go there.
Mine have
I'm
9.
also at 1.
Okay. Okay, so your minions will go ahead and take up that place.
My
That's
one
good.
minion. My
Right.
one minion also has 2 smash, so it fits.
Where did they get the bonus?
What bonus?
The bonus?
I thought there was a minion room. And if the
Yes,
minion...
that's our guard room right here. Correct.
Mm.
All right, so I got
What's the bonus for being in the guard room?
Should be in the top right corner.
The
right
bonus for
corner.
being in the guard room is
Top right
Yeah.
corner of what?
oh, he's talking about the tokens.
Yeah, I found
Oh,
that.
okay.
No, I was
Yeah,
asking
so
what was the bonus for being in the guard room? Was what I was asking.
I believe it was an extra die.
Yes, it's an extra die, I believe.
Of
I
Smash
will double check it for you before we get there.
or of anything?
Well,
Of
in
whatever.
general, of
Oh,
anything.
minions get an extra die to everything when they're in the guard room.
No, when they're in the guard room, they can make it their starting position regardless.
Yes.
Oh, is it a guard room or minion lair?
It was minion
Who
layer.
were- Oh,
Oh,
then
You wrote down guard in the in between, so
Where's the minion lair?
where the guard room is supposed to be. That's supposed to be the minion layer.
yeah.
Oh,
So who? So everyone, put your minions then, rather than what I was saying.
Mhm.
Put your minions
Actually-
where you want them to start, and then we'll do a roll.
I'm going to go with what worked last time.
All right.
Yeah, last time I put myself in the creature lair. I said let's just nobody do that this time. By the way,
Yeah, I'm putting myself into the altar room.
Actually, can I
Right.
put my minions in the imp project room?
You can attempt to
could.
put them anywhere. We're going to see what
safety
happens.
is what you're thinking, huh?
So, starting going from left to right from what I see, Justin, roll me a die and see if your minions are actually there where they're supposed to be.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, they are not. They are illfully prepared. They are probably helping you take stuff downstairs. Gar, roll for your cultist. Let's see if he's smart enough to be where he's supposed to be.
Priest. Or priest. Okay, remember it's not plural anymore.
Yeah, he's graduated.
He is also slacking off.
I mean, he's a survivor.
He had to use the washroom.
Or the minor room. It's a room for minors.
Slimek.
3. Yet again.
They are also not where they're supposed to be. And Peony, let's see if your guys can listen.
What do we roll for that?
Just one die.
Wait, Gar, you said you were setting yours in the minion room. They don't have to roll. They're just in the minion room.
They have to roll if they're not in a guard room. That's why
The
I was
minion room
asking.
is specifically. I think they can start there. But
believe
yeah,
my-
you're right. You're right.
I believe my minions actually did what I told them this
Oh
time.
my gosh. The bugbears are on top of shit.
I told them last time, and they disobeyed. They got the crap beaten out of them.
They remembered their lesson.
Alright, lesson learned. We need to build a guard room.
Yeah, the guard posts mean that they are automatically stationed there.
We need a lot of stuff.
All right,
Yeah,
so the
we
first thing these heroes encounter is the trap.
Yay!
Tier 1 trap.
Roll
Who's
the
in charge
trap.
of that?
I'm in charge of the pit trap.
All right, so you roll its tier of 1 die.
Yeah, I love this trap. Haha, mixed success.
5.
Does that
So
kill your henchman?
what's that?
I said mixed success. Does that kill your stupid henchman?
Yeah, one of the henchmen will take it. These heroes are a little less good than usual. They push one of the henchmen first, and he falls in the trap. I'm like, oh, okay. Just step over that. And then, do you guys want them going towards the latrine or towards the maze?
Well, the maze will split them up, so... Also,
Yeah,
there's
like-
a creature that's very deadly that they could stumble into.
Yeah.
All right.
So to the maze first.
Yeah.
All right. They decide they're going to the bathroom first, apparently.
Hey, you should have gone before you left.
And there's a minion there.
Minion fight.
Yeah,
Minion
that's
fight.
your car.
Good thing nobody sold them.
Do I need to roll?
Whatever you want the minion to roll.
No, same thing as
Mhm.
before. They're going to summon a skeleton pack to act as minions for them.
All right. Give me an invoke.
Minions on minions.
It's 5.
All right. So they summon it. Giving you another minor minion pack in there. They end up getting injured in the process. Are they bloodied already or no?
No.
That's good. And now give me a roll for those skeletons.
Alright. 6.
All right. So inflict harm on one of the heroes.
Ooh.
The 3 heroes today are a barbarian, a ranger, and a squirrel druid.
Oh god, it's the wife! She's here for her husband! Take out the squirrel druid. I mean, I'll attack the squirrel druid.
Alright, so it does a slash through them.
You always geek the decker.
And
It's
what they-
mage.
that's them dealing with that this time. They decide, screw that, into the maze. Who's in charge of the maze?
I think that's me. Yep, it's me.
That is you.
Mm-hmm.
It's 5.
Alright.
Are we
Go ahead.
rolling the tier of the trick or the tier of the layer?
Tier of the trick.
Okay,
Yeah,
just
because the
confirming.
room is only what tier the room is.
Got it.
Alright, so the ranger gets separated. Which way were hoping the adventurers went as a group?
Creature room.
Agreed.
Alright.
Mhm.
So I gotta roll for them, and so they don't go that way. So they come to the lock. And this guy's dumped off at the creature room.
A.
So I'm just trying to
So-
remember. Is this door a thing?
It's not finished yet. That's what the wheel
Oh,
above it is.
okay.
Yeah,
It's like-
someone's working on it.
Thought they just went through something. Alright.
It's on my list. It's on my list.
Yeah, so it was an ogre.
Yeah, so for who controls the creature room?
That's me.
Yeah, and who controls that locked door?
I am the locked door.
Alright, so I'm gonna need roll for both.
Okay.
Ooh, creatures on top
Oh.
of things today.
Lock is not.
Yeah, so for on a success, the adventurer there takes a damage and you roll again.
Oh wow. Let's do it.
They were having a conversation about marmalade.
Wait, you mean creature layer or minion layer?
Creature.
So-
Creature.
So
Okay.
adventure damaged, roll again, and then adventurer damaged.
Yeah,
and
so
the
the creature
creature
layer
is
is
knocked
defeated.
out of the fight.
That's okay, because this hero is 2.
Sorry, I just didn't see anything up there, so I thought you meant the minion layer down here where they were getting into.
I don't suppose corruptive does anything here in regards to that, does it? Or just a fun descriptor?
It's usually a fun descriptor, or if they have moves they can use against it or have a problem with it.
Makes sense.
Alright, so these guys come through here. There's no minions here.
Not just your torture victim. That you haven't actually tortured yet.
Alright, so where are you hoping these guys go next?
Well, they're really uninjured. They could go ahead and stop by over here and actually fight some minions next.
Well, one of them's injured.
Well, the squirrel druid is injured.
That's true. We could always hope they decide to go back into the maze.
I say
They
we have them
won't-
go into the area with minions because there's a chance that damage can be done. But
Well,
that's
both
my vote.
directions
'Cause
have
then they also
minions.
You
can't
mean-
go back and heal.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, the stairs have
Yeah,
minions.
so what I
and
mean-
the testing room has minions.
So-
So I'll do.
But if they go here,
Mhm.
there's double the chances of taking damage because you have damage from these minions and then damage from these minions. So they heal, then damage.
I mean, wouldn't they
Yeah,
also
yeah.
be drawn in by the sound of a squealing imp tied to a to?
Oh,
Yeah,
he
we
stopped
have to
squealing
rescue
hours ago.
Yeah.
He's not
Up in
dead.
the
He's just kind of
fumes.
given up.
So my vote would be that for the testing room.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, that's 3. Let's see where they go. Apparently it doesn't matter what you guys vote, they're going the other way.
Ah.
I mean, if they come up the stairs, I'll beat their ass. Same as they did last time.
Alright, so we got these orcs here, orc workers. We got 2 hirelings and 2 adventurers coming down. What are they doing?
They are going to attempt to smash.
Yo. They're extra on top of things.
So they can attempt to do 1 damage to the minion of your choice. So right now you have one of the 2 hirelings. One of them is the squirrel husband. The 2 adventurers are a barbarian and a squirrel druid.
Oh, the squirrel druid, because it's already taken 1 damage.
All right.
I do like how the husband joined the party.
Hmm.
All right. And with that, they move forward. They spend one of their moves, the barbarian does, to injure the minions. They can roll with a different skill to try and resist.
They will roll with scan to try and avoid the incoming strike.
All right.
Yo.
All
Get
right.
it.
So success. So they're not going to retreat from this because you're at the stairs. So I guess the minions are going again. What are they doing?
They're smashing.
All right.
It's a big old brawl.
All right. And they are taken out. They are bloodied now.
Okay.
Were they bloodied before?
Yeah.
They're dead.
Did you have to pay for those, or did you get them free with your thing?
I got them before
Oh, they're
for
the old ones.
for money. They're the old ones.
No. These guys descend down the stairs and they're in the inner sanctum. Let's see if you guys were ready for this.
They just did a boss rush. They're speedrunners. Look out.
All right. So you weren't expecting them, but they're coming down, and you're not in a bad situation. Just weren't expecting to have to deal with this right now. You're still counting the loot.
Right. I believe I'm still stressed, so I'm still feral technically.
Yep, but it's a new scene, so you're in the scene. You just have no stress to spend.
What are you gonna
Got it, that's
buy
fine.
while you're already home?
Can I use a flashback to be prepared for the fact that someone might be coming because of kidnapped people in Giant and have a trap at the bottom of the stairs?
Yeah, that sounds like a clever or trick.
Specifically at squirrel height, even.
Just don't use so much stress
Okay.
in a flashback that you go feral.
I'll go with trick.
All right.
No!
If
Alright,
only
so
you
yeah,
weren't so
use
bad at
it.
tricking.
You set up this trap,
I'm getting
and
there.
you see the little squirrel druid pull out an acorn and throw it, and it sets it off.
Also turns out to be a
I
grenade.
accept that.
Oh no, they're
Who's the
prepared.
first one in line?
The barbarian's coming down first.
Yeah,
I
think the
guess
stress
I'll.
people go first.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, so you're asking the bad guys. Go right ahead.
Yeah. I mean, I'll rush up to meet the barbarian face to face.
All right. It sounds like you're trying to engage it in combat with a smash.
Yeah, you got this. I'll
Well,
keep
after you
counting
hit
the
that
money.
ogre. All right. So in success. So you come up and you inflict a injury on this barbarian. So Movich, you did yours with a flashback. So the other three of you still have something you can do. What's everyone doing?
You want me to soften someone up?
Go for it.
All right. So who do we have? Do we have icons for the bad guys?
Yeah, they're on the
Oh.
stairwell. We had the druid, we have a barbarian, and the husband that you kidnapped earlier has joined their party.
What?
Yeah.
I knew it.
Well, we put the
And they have
minion
another
layer.
hireling who hasn't been sacrificed yet.
Yeah, we put the minion layer right in the path of the stairwell, so they picked him up on the way.
Mm-hmm.
I knew they were going to.
It's also a squirrel
So-
druid, so I'm assuming it's the wife.
Works for the fiction.
Hey, you know what they say: druid wife, druid life. No, I'm gonna go ahead and attack the barbarian, despite my best wishes. But I'm going to use finesse instead, because instead of damaging him, I'm going to knock him down.
All right.
Right, the barbarian's hurt one, the druid's been hurt
Actually, I'm
twice.
gonna smash somebody. I feel like smashing somebody. All right, where did my character sheet go? It's one of these windows. Oh, yeah, there's a weird thing when you minimize a window, double clicking on it doesn't open it. Okay.
Yeah,
No?
sometimes it kind of like breaks a bit and like smushes down.
All right,
Which is
I'm
weird.
out of dark hearts. I'm just, and you're out of advice, feral boy.
That's right. I'm just gonna use my blowgun dart when I get the chance.
All right, screw it. I'm gonna go ahead and hurt you. It is a
One.
terrible roll.
All right, so you run forward. You go to trip the barbarian. Your leg.
I went to go smash him, and it didn't work.
All right, so you come forward. What will we use to smash him with?
You have like a weapon, I think, right?
I have a whip.
Yeah, so you're
Yeah,
smashing
so-
them with a whip.
Yeah,
you flick that out, and he reaches out his hand. He grabs the end and yanks it out of your hands, and just kind of throws
you
it to
can't
the
do
side.
that. My whip is trusty. It is
Oh,
difficult to disarm. That's one of its special powers.
fair. Then he'll use a move, toss an enemy. He grabs the whip and swings you around like a bat.
Yeah, it's like
Give me a resist roll.
I pick a skill to resist with.
Yeah,
Mhm.
right now, if you don't
Oh.
resist, you'll take a bloody condition.
Finesse it is. Huzzah!
All right, so partial resist. So shock one of your things and take.
all ones.
Yeah, failure. On a
Yeah.
resistance roll, partial resist, take 3 stress. So instead of being bloodied, you take a shock to one of your things and take 3 stress.
All
From
right,
being
sucks
flung
for
around
me.
like a.
Quick question. Does going
Yeah.
feral not have any negative, or I don't mean to imply a double negative there. Does going feral have no negative consequence?
You're removed from the scene.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah,
like,
but
I
Flick
just-
in the last scene, he was removed.
Mhm.
Oh, I
Okay.
don't know. We've always just kept role playing it, so I just assumed he was still there. I just saw on the
yeah,
table.
yeah. I just roleplayed it because it's funny. That's all.
Yeah,
Well,
Yeah,
we
you-
did that last time too, but I just saw on the thing it says that any moves you make after that require no stress. It's like, wait, that sounds positive.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
You
but
can't
you
use
get-
stress.
You get. Yeah. Thank you for answering that.
okay.
All right, so we had Peony, we've had Gar.
Griffin's the only one left.
I got a blowgun, so as I'm counting, I just kind of like pull it up and quickly puff it over the doorway. Who dares get close to my money? Did I get
Oh,
one
wow.
in the neck?
Which one were you shooting?
Let's go ahead and say barbarian, because barbarian seems scariest.
All right, so you got a critical, so he can't use moves to resist. So that blow dart comes down, it smacks him in the thing, and he kind of flicks it away, and he's getting a little woozy, shaking his head. All right, was that everyone have without a flashback gone?
Yeah.
Mhm.
They're going to go
Did
for
the
the
orc-
spit in someone's mouth move. Dart down
Did the orc
throat.
do something other than the flashback? Is what I'm asking.
No.
Oh. Yeah,
Right.
do an actual action now.
In that case, I will use finesse to shoot this guy in the neck, barbarian,
All right,
because I do have a horn bow.
all right.
That
So
is a
you
success.
shoot him. It cuts open his neck. He's bleeding out, and the barbarian's passive is he keeps fighting when he should be dead. So he will get to spend the rest of his moves.
Ooh.
And he's gushing out blood. And who do we think is the closest to the barbarian right now?
Well, I am, because I ran up to him and punched him.
hmm
All right, so he's bringing his axe down to you. You can choose to resist if you want. It's going to cause the bloody condition.
Well, yeah, I don't know why I wouldn't.
Well, resist costs stress. That's usually the reason.
Yeah.
So mix. So instead of a bloodied, you're taking shock and you're taking 2 stress.
Shock to which? Muscles?
Your choice.
Yeah, might as well go with guts then. Shock to
Fair.
my personality. Hit me.
All right, and that's the last of his moves, I
Now,
believe. left.
technically, they're all in the room, right?
Yep.
And minions can't enter the sanctuary,
And-
right?
They will not know.
Alright. My only flashback
So, while
idea
we-
there was that I can issue commands as a flashback to my minions. I was like, well, what if I issue them a command to come up down the stairs after these adventurers if they should enter the sanctuary and attack them from behind?
So the druid explodes into a swarm of ravens, and he goes after the person with the blow dart and tries to cloud his eyes.
Oh, now it's a he, huh?
He, she. We've been messing up genders this entire episode.
Have we?
A little bit.
I feel like I'm
A little bit.
best at times 70% here.
So, Slimmick, give me a resist to become bloodied.
Okay, so what am I gonna resist with? You know what? I'll go ahead and try to distract them with the trick. So I'm
what are you
currently
doing?
shocked, so we'll see if this accurately rolls the right number of dice, which should be 2. Alright,
If not,
so
we'll
ignore the
pick up the
last
last
one,
die.
still success.
All right, so full success. You resist it completely. You can't take stress. I guess you can't resist.
Oh, well, good point. So I guess I get bloodied then.
Yeah. So it comes and it claws at your face, and your whole face is all bloody now. It's hard to see, and it's back to you guys go.
Hey, that answers my previous question, too.
What's that?
Oh, the whole feral thing.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh,
All right. Yeah, I'm going to give this another shot. I'm going to take this barbarian out. Why are you not dead?
oh, the barbarian's collapsing. He did his last move. Blood's pouring out, and he's just
Oh, I thought he had
holding his
special
breath.
ability to not die.
He can continue fighting and use the rest of his moves. Like that's his passive.
so
he keeps
dies.
going.
He just gets
Yeah, so he's done.
Also,
So
the
now you
druid
just kind of ignore him.
the druid has taken 2 shots already, though. Although she's
Yeah.
now a thing of ravens.
Yeah, swarm of ravens running around.
Oh, I can take
You
out
got-
a bunch of ravens. Kick your ass.
Kill them, ravens.
You're
Now,
bigger
remember,
than a bird.
just a reminder, their hit points is their will to fight. So if you can think of other ways to get them to stop fighting, those are also
I
effective
would
on them.
actually. What if I do a flashback? Zealot flashback is for interrogating non-believers. I'm pretty sure that this squirrel husband was a non-believer.
Mm-hmm.
Flashback
Yeah.
to
What
the
do you wanna do?
husband to torture out a husband to say what would break your wife.
Yeah. Give me a
That's good.
threaten.
Because I know he's a married man.
A threaten or finesse or something.
Crap, now I regret putting it all into guts. Well, what about Smash? I'm torturing him, right?
I could see an argument for smash. So mixed success. So there needs to be a cost. All right, so he gives you something. You tell me what he told you.
God, now I'm blanking.
Maybe she cares about him a lot, and you just look over there. He's not well defended. She's a swarm of ravens. He's by himself, trying to help up this dying barbarian.
Is the implication there that if I harm him, it'll hurt her?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the cost?
I don't know what to give you a cost for that flashback because you're in a dominant position in that flashback, so I'm not going to charge you anything at this point. I'll save it for bad luck later.
It already cost me a stress anyway, so I'm one away from going fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess I'll
So yeah,
try
you need a
and...
flashback. You still have your action.
Somebody else, yeah.
No, you still have an action.
Oh, well then I guess I'll try and smash the husband. With
Let's
what
see
I
it.
was told before.
He's got no moves to defend himself. All right. So you run up to the husband. You probably shock your muscles getting there as quick as you can, and there's a loud cracking sound that rings out through the sanctum as you break one of the husbands.
His neck.
All right.
You give me the choice to
that.
break something of the husband's.
Yep.
Why not his neck?
Yeah, so that's another slash through the hearts of the druid squirrel's gum-ho-ness to take down this dungeon. Who's next?
I'm next. I'm going to kill the ravens.
Go
Stupid
for it.
druid bull crap.
All right, how?
I have a powerful magical whip that will thrash through the air several times in a mad frenzy.
Sounds like a finesse to me.
Oh, sounds good to me. Huzzah!
All right. So with the flash of this whip and a few choice ravens, the magic starts getting disrupted, and you just see the swarm bolt out of the sanctum. You guys won.
Woo! We did it.
Wait, do we have raven feathers?
Hold on.
Well,
Do
We're
we
adding-
have
Got
the
a bloody
minion?
snout.
Do we have the person that they brought with them that was not an
hireling?
adventurer
The pit.
that was
Oh, yeah,
never
the
thrown into the fire?
yeah,
Yeah, the
you have
hireling.
the hireling. But he can't fight without the heroes there, so... But this also adds 3 more dice to the loot bag.
Yes.
So the total loot, on top of the +1 everyone has, is 6. How do you want to divide it? Between the adventure and this.
Oh, so in other words, after we got back, we found a bunch of guys in our lair. We went up with 6 loot dice.
So we each have 2 because of the +1.
Yeah.
The
So that's
+1
where we
note.
can start,
Right.
and then we have 2 more we can
Got
distribute.
it.
Oh.
Okay, who suffered
That's-
injuries?
I mean,
Let's just slow down
obviously,
for a second.
Peony should get an extra one for the box.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you all start with 1, and then you have 6 more to distribute. I'm trying to figure out where you guys are getting the +1.
Perfect. Thank you.
Because we're distributing 4 of those evenly amongst ourselves.
Oh, okay, so that leaves 2
Yeah.
left. Right.
Yeah.
Right, that leaves the 2 extras, and for the 2 extras, I'm asking who got injured.
I am terribly bloodied
No.
and terrible.
I mean, I'm shocked
So at
to
this
everything.
point, we're also moving to lurking, so all your stress, shock, and bloodied is healed,
Right.
including your minions if they're not dead.
I would like to vote that I do not get it because of how one I
Don't
got
have to
the last
continue.
extra,
Seconded.
and 2 the way
Okay.
my loot rolls have been.
Seconded.
I'll take
Okay.
it.
Well, I guess we're giving 1 to the snake guy, so it's between me and Gar.
Well, we're already
Well,
going
if
to
that's
give
the
you
case,
an
I say
extra one.
peony because the box.
Yeah, I already said that.
Yeah.
Done. That was
But
easy. I got 2 dice.
isn't it 2 extra that we're getting for, or
Yes,
Six
and that's
total.
One base.
between-
6
Oh,
total?
not
1 for
free.
each of us. I already said 1 extra for Peony. Are we giving 2 to Peony?
Yes.
Okay, so Peony gets 3.
Yes. Total.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I
So
don't know why you
everyone-
said the word total.
So
Okay,
in that case, are we doing Gar or Slimmick for the other
No,
extra one? Then
that's
That's
everything.
what needs to be determined.
No, everybody gets 1, and then Peony gets an extra 2. That's what.
No,
Griff-
no.
No, that's what
You-
I just asked you, and Griff said yes, total. I said 1 for each of us.
Okay.
That's 4. I said 1 for Peony. You said yes, and I said so. We're saying Peony gets 2 extra ones, and you said yes. I don't understand why you're so
Then-
confused every time I ask you a fucking question.
That's why I clarified 3 total, and you were confused.
No, I'm not
He
confused.
only
I
has
said
3
it, and you
total,
said
we have
yes.
1 more to spread.
I'm gonna fucking reach through you like Ghost Dad.
All right. Don't worry about it, Theta. The only question is, do I get an extra loot or do you get an extra loot?
The conniption fit you're gonna cause me.
Do you want
My
free
vote's
stuff, Theta?
My vote's Theta for punching the ogre.
Okay.
I have no vote because I'm
So
a.
Theta, you will
part of
roll
it.
3 dice.
Wouldn't it be 2 dice?
You will roll 3 dice.
You have to explain it if you're gonna tell me.
So, I got it.
Go ahead.
The people rolling 2 dice are going to be me and Gar.
Wait. Okay.
Sorry, whatever. Me, so Theta and Peony. You guys roll 3. Everyone else rolls 2.
It was my understanding to what was said is that it was 6 loot total.
Everyone has 1 loot dice to start, period, just for going on the raid.
Well, wait,
On top of that, there are
okay,
6
I'm
dice
understanding
to
that now. I'm
distribute.
understanding that now. My confusion lies when all you say is there's 6 loot. If everyone gets 1, just say 10.
Well, that's because it's non-distributable.
Well, right, okay. The terminology being used is the confusing bit. I'm not. Don't get me wrong. I'm being loud and obnoxious as a tool. I'm not actually angry or anything. It's just, this is all very confusing, the way we're all saying things, and the way we're coming back and forth at me. It's not helpful.
I can tell.
okay.
It's why I tried to stop and figure out another way.
Right, and I think the best way to clarify it is when we talk about splitting the loot, we're only talking about the distributable part.
I understand that.
I'm gonna roll
Now.
my 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, go ahead and you get your 3 dice, and I get 2.
Oh, hold on. I'll roll
Nice.
one more die because I apparently just dropped one of my things to do that.
Let's go take a look at loot. So I am not rolling very great on loot.
All right. So, just so I know, the first roll is the Orc Hunter's first roll up here, right?
So I got the 4 and then I got the 3 because I accidentally
Right.
dropped my skill down.
The 3 gives you a dark heart, and
Yep.
then the 4 you can take a dark heart or a coin, a gold.
I'll take a gold.
All right. Slimmick, 2 dark hearts.
Oh, 2 dark hearts?
1 for the 3, 1 for the 1.
Oh, right. 3's a failure. That's right.
Yep. Does that put you over?
Nope, puts me at. I spent everything. I'm very good about that.
All right. Gar, 3 dice, choosing between revelry and dark hearts or dark hearts and gold as you choose.
Well, 3 gold, I guess.
Yeah, and Peony, you got 3 dice to roll, right?
Wow.
Ooh.
All right.
All right.
So you got 2 that are choice between dark hearts and gold, and 1 that allows you to take a mundane item or a tier 1 item.
Ooh. Yeah, I definitely want the tier 1 item.
All right. Do you need a few minutes to look through and decide what you found from the hoard?
And well, we got the box.
Mm-hmm.
But
Which-
what's in the box?
What's in the box? I mean, you tell me what's in the box.
It's
I mean,
it's
what would
mystery
it-
box.
It could even be a boat. What would have been in the box? What were they going to release on everybody?
All right, so in the box you found a whole assortment of things that look like it was part of some ritual, but probably the most valuable thing that you pull out and keep is a angel feather from an actual angel.
Excellent.
It resonates with power.
Oh, I'm torn. On one hand, an angel feather is an excellent, powerful ingredient. On the other hand, I can do such perverted things with this. Oh,
Oh yeah, we can pull from
Congratulations,
the
you get to profane the divine today.
yeah. So if you want to take an angel feather as the item, and
yeah,
then that
definitely
box
want
is
angel feather.
yeah, the box is still down there to pull from later when we get more 6s or criticals on these rolls.
And I have a 5 and a 4. What?
So gold or dark hearts
All right.
for those.
Hold on. Roll 20 is being stupid.
That happens.
Okay. I got stuck on a window. Okay. And I guess I'll take 2 golds for the other things.
Fair.
Because I do need to pay my minions.
Payment is good.
Mm-hmm. So we've done the
That
looting
was a
phase.
profitable trip.
Fair.
I do have a question.
Yeah.
If I wanted to increase the size of the minions I have, does that mean buying more minions, or is that like a downtime action?
I think
It's an
the next
upgrade.
time you either upgrade your minions or do something minion related, you'll be allowed to refresh them to a couple. Because you still have the 2 you could call back from the Merry Man and be like, no, I have 3 minions.
Well, because originally my pack was only 2, because I started at the smallest size for some stupid reason. I think I was thinking the smaller the pack size, the stronger the minions, but it's mechanically not true. So, but yeah, since I sacrificed 1 minion, now I'm literally just 1 minion who's at risk for anything.
Yeah, I think it would be best if the Merry Men, they've completed the best they can. They've come back to the dungeon. You add that to your minion pack. Because that makes most sense at the moment to replenish them, right?
Mhm.
And that would bring the minion pack up to 3 of them. That way, when you have to sacrifice 1 again, you have extras on hand.
Well, I mean, my only concern there is I don't want to take the merry men out of the field, since that literally they're doing part 2 of the they're working on part 2 of our master plan.
Hmm.
Fair enough.
That's what I was saying. Is it a buy thing, or is it a downtime thing to convert people, or...
I think it's more of a fluff thing. Just basically tell me where these other humans are coming from. Maybe there are people the Merry Men have sent down.
Right.
Maybe someone there was punished for a crime. They go ahead.
Well, I mean, would I do that during a downtime, or?
I would say it would happen during the lurking phase when things recover. So right now,
No,
but
okay.
I'm not going to make you spend a downtime action or gold to do so.
Got it. I was just wondering. So yeah, I'll come back to that later then.
Okay. So we probably have enough time to go through the lurking stage again if people want. So we're a little further for next time before we do XP. Is everyone up for that?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
All right. So the lurking phase is simply the downtime. So what are people spending their downtime on for this lurk phase?
I
I know exactly where I would like to start. I want to
Go
get
ahead.
this door into the maze done.
All right.
Ooh.
So what action makes sense for still building the door? Tinker's always an option.
What I would like to do is use finesse to try and make it so it's difficult to get through and around.
All right, give me a roll.
Do I want to dark heart this? Because
It's up to you.
Yeah, you got it.
yeah, I do.
All right, another tick.
Thank God I did. Then can I spend 1 gold to do it again?
Yep.
Okay.
You spend another dark heart or no?
No,
All right.
I only have the 1. This one will be scan to find any sort of flaws in the design.
Makes sense. One more tick.
And it's done.
And it's done.
That is a tier 2 door.
Lock. Yeah.
Was it? Does it stop people, or?
It
Yeah.
will make the if they're still unexplored at that point, they'll go back to that if they can't get through the lock.
Hmm. So we can start bridging off of our 1 minor room here, or build more in this direction if we wanted.
The layout's gonna make no sense.
Dungeons
Well-
never do.
Gotta go to the bathroom if you want to
is
get to the
true.
kitchen.
But there is a crazy logic to it, I guarantee you, and it's kind of working in our favor, except for that staircase, which can't move, I think.
Okay. Well, I'm ready to do something crazy.
Go for
All
it.
right.
All right. Well, I have an angel feather.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Did our creature die? They killed our creature, right?
No, they took it out. They didn't kill it. It ended up killing one of them.
I mean, technically, it's also not our creature.
Well, all right.
No,
so
it
I
is.
want to take this.
We didn't recruit it. I just
Or-
tricked it into the dungeon.
So I
You
want
got
to
to
take
take it.
weird ore
Yep.
and angel feather. I need powerful ingredients to make what I really wanted to make: the soul mirror. It's a mirror that when you look into it, it steals your memories.
Nice. And that's
Yeah.
a tier 3 magic item?
That's a tier 3. So I
Whoa.
need 3 ingredients for that. So I'm going to use this weird orb, which I'm sure does something, but who cares? And this angel feather, which is the connection to people's very souls. And the third ingredient I'm going to blow off because I'm an artificer and I can blow off one of the ingredients.
All right.
I'm just wondering, are you
Excellent.
going to tell us about this mirror?
Yeah, it's a soul. Don't look at it. It steals your memories.
Right. That's what I was
All
only
right,
little
these
concerned.
ingredients are... Go ahead.
No, I was talking around.
Don't look at it. It steals your memories and also slowly drives you insane. I'm going to use... it's... Well, I think it's actually a jar. It's actually it's like a zoetrope. It keeps people's memories in it. Then we're going to kidnap people and steal their memories and store them in this.
Sounds exciting. We can watch it in the break room.
I'll probably set this up in the testing lab.
Hmm.
Okay, so I got to start working on this. So Where did my sheet go? There we go. All right, let's go ahead and make this. Making it happen.
Sounds like an invoke. Or Tinker. Tinker
well,
could work.
It's making a thing, isn't it? Or rituals always invoke.
Rituals don't roll, or they don't have to roll. They have costs.
Well, but it's a tier 3.
No, rituals have costs. The GM has to select costs equal to the tier of the ritual, which can include 1, 2, or 3 different costs.
This is building an item, not a ritual.
It has 8 ticks to fill up.
He asked what the ritual was. I'm only answering the question.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, there's still a roll. Tinker can work. Any project for downtime requires a roll. But instead of taking a penalty, he's paying the things with the items he's using for making items. That's the cost.
Well, no, it's a tier 3 item. It requires 3 things.
Yes. And a ritual?
Hold on, let me find this in the book because I'm quoting what I remember, but I'm sure someone will tell me I'm wrong. Magic items.
If anybody has any questions, I'm only 132 for rituals.
Okay, magic items. Magic items can be crafted with a ritual of a tier equal to the item being enchanted. So they require a tier 3 item requires that. As these items have quite a broad range of power, you can balance their power by giving them a drawback. The drawback is decided prior to the crafting, which I don't want to do. But I swear I saw in here it says you need ingredients for this. Okay, so where are rituals?
132.
Okay, right here. Ritual requirements.
You do not need to have spellcasting ability or even invoke to incant a ritual.
Right, but rituals require ritual as a requirement for each tier, right?
Yeah, the costs are on the next page. That's why I said the GM.
You can use any action that makes sense in the fiction, so you still need an action. So Tinker still works.
Right. So that's why I'm saying it needs 3 requirements, which is blood magic, fasting, intimate materials. I'm suggesting that...
I've already agreed to the weird orb and angel feather being the ingredients, so I don't see the issue.
We have one.
All right.
Then that's my freebie action because I get to craft things for free. So I'm 12% of the way there to stealing people's memories and slowly driving them insane.
But that's a mixed result. So I'm going to add to this that it costs a stress to activate this mirror. Not from the person looking in, but the person planning to steal things.
Oh, holy crap. We're going to get 1 drawback every time I roll this?
Well, it says there is a drawback on a mixed success. Oh, no, there's...
Okay, well, we're good. I'm not done yet.
Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah. So that's one action.
And then my other action will be I'll go build the stupid scriptorium because you can't be bothered.
You don't know. I haven't taken any actions yet. I'm letting you guys do everything.
Another tick. All right, another tick. So, Gar Slimmick, you still have natural actions?
Yep. I think I want to actually improve this lock. So this way people are forced back into the maze.
All right, so you want to start another tier 2 lock?
Mm-hmm.
Or tier 3?
Let's take it all the way to tier 3.
All right.
Oh God, the password's gonna be a whole poem.
Yes, of course. It's from one of my favorite verses back in the Brass Gods Bible, specifically about how you're just supposed to beat people over the head until they shut up. It's great. I can include the song and dance too in it if you want.
All right. So what skill are you doing to work on this lock?
Trick.
All right, give us a roll.
Let's do it. Ah, it's terrible.
No progress.
Good. That's just what I wanted.
So Gar, how are we?
First, I want to do my minions free ritual.
All right, what are they doing?
Tier 2 ritual. You link the fate of 2 people together, so if one dies, they both die. This minion who tried to get sold today is going to link himself to the Lord. So so that if he dies, the Lord will die.
All right.
That is beautiful.
That sounds excellent.
Yeah, the Lord
Give
works
me
in mysterious ways.
let me see what requirements are. So this
Yeah,
is a tier
2.
2 ritual, it
Yeah,
sounds like?
2 requirements.
Yeah,
Sacrifice yourself.
132, right?
Well, you gotta do what you gotta do. Because I imagine this is gonna be like one of those sudden tattoo mark appears on your body somewhere. And in demonic it reads, "Don't touch my stuff."
All right. So it's going to be fasting and then a trial. So this being is going to have to fast and be weak,
well, that's fine.
and then he must face a dangerous trial. So they'll probably be gone for the next adventure,
Okay.
setting up to do this ritual.
How you can't mark shock to a minion thing, can you?
No, so they're bloodied.
All right, that's fine.
Or you can take the shock, one or the other.
And no, that's fine. I mean, since they're gonna be gone next
Right.
thing, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Then mark them as bloodied. They'll be back for the blowback stage next time.
Otherwise, they're now linked to the Lord Orc. The Lork,
Well,
as I call him.
There's still the action roll of the invoke.
Yeah, sure. You know what? In that case, they're not bloodied, and I'll take the shock to my brains.
All right. Yeah, so they invoke this ritual. They're off to do the trials, and when they return, they will be soul-bound with Lord Mojiv.
All right.
Just for a mechanics point of view, Lord Mojiv, you can still make a resistance when the minion dies.
Cool. I would have been fine either way.
And for my main...
I'm not going to say if, because I'm pretty sure... Go ahead.
Wait, hold on, I'm sorry, I was moving on. I mean, I'll say this. I have invested heavily in my minion, so it's not like I'm just going to throw him out there to die. This is an incentive for the Lord to now see the value of my minion to not have them die.
I know exactly what it is, and I support it.
Yeah. But for my main action, I will then use Invoke again to try and work on the scriptorium.
Alright. See if we can magic up some solutions. Progress.
Double force, that's a crit, right?
How is the scriptorium just as far along now as... No, it's slightly further along now.
Oh, because I care about it.
Compared to our testing room.
Well, here's the thing.
People lost interest in the testing room once they got the stuff to finish it.
Here's the thing. The scriptorium both gives you experience when you complete it, and it gives you an extra way to get experience every session. So,
which is nice.
Yeah. Speaking of experience.
All right. Speaking of experience.
I'm just curious if our minions are going to ever finish this room.
Well, they work on random
no,
stuff.
they're not touching that thing while the trees focus between them and that room. The imps are going in there.
Okay. You know what? I have a gold. Maybe my minions can work on the testing room.
Absolutely. What skill are they used on that?
Wait, no, never mind. I got a dark heart, not a gold. Never mind, I'm poor.
Counting all the debt from Samuel's Trading Co. going,
I just got the bill. Well,
how many vacation hours did you get?
Oh, all terrible. So anyone have anything left then?
Well, we still have the experience to go through, unless anybody has.
Yeah.
Unless you're saying downtime actions.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying downtime actions.
Yeah, I'm done.
I mean, the temptation is there to spend all 3 gold to keep working on the scriptorium, but no, I think I need that.
Well, how far along are we? Like 4 ticks?
Well, the problem is
we're 4
that
ticks on both rooms.
the problem is that I need those if I ever want to do like flashbacks for rituals.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
So we jump to
you guys gave me extra loot. I will spend. Can you spend gold to take extra downtime actions?
Yes.
I believe so.
We've done it before, I think.
I will work on the script chart. There you go. One more freaking tick.
Okay.
Oh god, that's
Is
so
that
close.
what that roll there is?
Yeah, that's what that is. It's another roll to work on the scriptorium.
Oh, that means there's only 3 away, right?
Yep. And the materials needed.
Oh, right. Well, then no, there's no point in completing it now. We don't have the materials.
Well, we can have that be our next.
Sorry,
Next
I
adventure.
wasn't being flippant there. I was thinking of spending 3 gold and trying to see if I could get the 3 ticks, and it's like, well, we can't finish it anyway.
Yeah.
That's what I meant to say.
Yeah. Quote,
Even
gold
if-
can be used to accomplish things with downtime projects without putting any further effort in. So you could just pay for
So,
stuff.
If you did that, then we could make it so we got the script after our next raid.
Right, but at that point, we just might as well just do that next raid then.
Fair enough.
So,
All right, so jumping to XP. We can spend more gold next time if we want to continue doing a couple downtime things. But first, was progress made on the next step of the master plan?
Didn't I corrupt
yeah.
their little shrine thing?
Towards yourself, remember, not your father.
Hold on. Let's
So
go
the next
back
step
to
of the
that.
dark plan is corrupt a few religions towards the dark father.
We had to be super specific, didn't we?
Little bit.
Little bit.
I mean, we can't step back towards growing. No, man. Yeah, I guess not.
Did anyone jump into someone's dungeon scene or screw things up for each other?
They were constantly doing that. Well, our
Never.
thing is that
during the dungeon scene.
yeah. Well, I'm saying we've never done any individual dungeon scenes. We're always in each other's dungeon scene.
We did start doing some.
Yeah, I made sure to
someone did.
jump in on someone else's dungeon scene.
Yeah, you came in during the clapping.
You messed with my plan to kidnap a merry man, but I don't know if that counts
Yep.
as messing up.
That would count.
Yeah.
I guess I just assumed that we were all
Right.
there. I didn't assume you jumped in. I just assumed you were always with us. I guess it doesn't
All
matter.
right. So, did you guys act like monsters?
Not
did.
once.
I went out of my way to kidnap a hapless person for no reason.
I
Who said
tried to
not one?
sell someone's minion. I was being sarcastic.
You know, I was about to
Good
say. I was thinking for a moment. No, I was doing all this buying and selling. I was like, wait a second. Oh, I turned into a pile of bugs.
Turned into a pile of bugs. You corrupted someone's shrine. I guess defending your minion is iffy like a monster, but you almost knocked out an ogre with one punch. It's pretty monstrous.
One punch, man.
I lied and cheated my way all the way to the end and got away with a cart full of goods without even paying for it. Someone else did that for me.
Real Karen.
Ugh.
Karens are monsters.
Karen's the real monster, yeah.
Did someone use gear or supply in a creative way?
I tied an imp to a pipe.
Distraction rings.
Yeah, it's MacGyver.
Imps are gear now. Got it.
Oh, the rope was the gear.
Best fix.
Yep.
Oh, we still technically have the hissing gas there. We maybe want to fix that at some point.
Yeah, it's got a timer on it.
Fine.
That's okay. I failed to troll this time. Everything's good. That imp is a perfect solution. It's just passed out from the fumes. Never to wake again.
It just needs more fumes. That's the real problem.
Question.
No, see, what happens is next we just add another imp.
Oh, you're genius.
Question. When you shock everything, are you considered bloodied?
Yes.
I'm gonna have to look that up. I think so.
Eh?
No, the way shock works, the way shock works is a stat is shocked, and then the next roll suffers a penalty of -1. If you get double shocked to the same thing, you become bloody.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
So
that's usually how it is.
at one point, I was shocked in brains, muscles, and guts. Does that count as bloodied?
That's not bloody.
That's not
That's
bloodied.
not bloodied yet. But if any of them got shocked again, you would be bloodied.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bloody
okay.
is
And
bloody.
when you become bloodied, everything becomes shocked at that moment.
Right. So the effect I'm describing is effectively bloodied, but not technically bloodied.
That's exactly what it sounds like.
Right. Right. Again, the terminology of this game makes me want to rip my hair out. It's understandable, but sometimes easy to misunderstand.
Especially when we've worked with 2 and the subtle differences are so subtle that it can be mind-numbing when the differences hit and you're like, wait, what happened?
Well, I'm incentivized to try to be one of these things. That's the only reason I'm asked, because we're heading to the Reckless XP, which clearly Griff got.
Yep.
I tried to get Reckless XP today, but I couldn't.
Well, see, I shocked everything.
Just stress.
I shocked everything, which
I
is
was
why
close.
I was thinking maybe that counted as bloodied, but apparently it doesn't, so I got nothing.
Mhm.
I was one away from feral.
I was also 1 away from feral for stress.
Well, the thing is, because we really just don't want to go
Just not
feral.
feral.
Yeah, because we really don't want to go feral in the field because it takes you out of the scene, and that's the entire scene. So it's like, how close to the end of the scene can I get before I go feral?
Exactly.
Right, and we still needed the mission actually accomplished, so at least one person can't go feral.
And then, will the blowback bring adventurers to our dungeon is the second question.
Mm-hmm.
Because then, as Slimixine, you enter the dungeon with your stressed out and hoping for the best.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, was that a
Alright.
question
Right.
on the experience thing, or is that just a question about going feral? I can't tell
Was
if
there
the
a question?
long pauses are confusion or if there's just a delay in the talk.
It's confusion because I'm not sure who asked the original question.
Well, no.
I don't remember the original question.
Here's the problem: is that when Oni asks a question, I can't tell if Oni is talking about one thing or if we're still on the previous subject of experience. So every time Oni says any question or asks anything, I'm like, "What's the weight behind the statement being made?" So Oni says,
Right,
"So you say, was there any blowback that might cause a problem to the dungeon?" I'm like, "Wait, is he talking about the feral thing now, or was there a missing question on the Wicked XP chart?"
I was talking about the feral thing.
Okay, there we go.
Alright.
Right.
So, are we wrapped up with XP? Everyone good?
I think so.
Alright. So, this has been Wicked Ones. Should we do the outro, or is there any more questions?
I think it's outro time.
Alright.
Go ahead. Give us your stuff, Oni.
Alright, so I am Matthew Pose with StartPlaying.Games. I'm a paid GM, and we run Wicked Ones every Tuesday in this time slot.
Ooh, yeah. Rafferty, you got any advertisements for today?
Yeah, we just did some updates. I'm Rafferty. I work for SanguineGames.com. We're working on a whole bunch of stuff. Astounding Science is out in limited release, and pretty soon, Book of Corals for Ironclaw is going to follow that, and way more stuff when we get to it.
Wonderful. Justin, I don't suppose you have anything?
No, not majorly. I'm here, I'm playing, and yeah.
All right, well, thanks for being here. And of course, I'm Griffin. This is Theta, and we run the stream and come back every Sunday and Wednesday to come watch more action. Coming up next in an hour is Only War. So if you're here, come ahead and stick around. And for now, until next time, thanks everyone for being here.